Now, Channel 11 Morning News. Coverage you can count on.
Good morning. It is Saturday, February 23rd. I'm Haley Potter. In news happening overnight, one person is in the hospital after a stabbing in Carrick. The attack happened around 1 this morning on Sprucewood Street. We will let you know when we find out more about the victim's condition and whether anyone has been arrested. Also overnight, search and rescue teams helped someone who fell and was stuck. This happened along Creekwood Road in Kennedy Township. That's right near Chartiers Creek. For almost 2.5 hours, crews helped rescue the victim, who we're hearing might have fallen in the woods and injured their foot. We will let you know if we get any new information. Police have issued a warrant in connection with a deadly hit and run in the East Hills. They say Tariq Tyler hit an SUV on Frankstown Road in November 2017. The other driver, Rhonda Everson, died at the scene. Investigators say Tyler left, but his DNA was found on the airbag inside the truck that he had rented. He also left his rental agreement and a debit card inside. We checked this morning, and so far he has not been arrested. Police are one step closer to solving another deadly hit and run. They found the van that hit a man near PPG Paints Arena. Michael May was killed on February 7th. Police have recovered a 2008 Chrysler Town & Country minivan, but haven't found a suspect. May's mother told Channel 11 the only reason her son was in Pittsburgh was to visit her in the hospital.
We can forgive that if it was an accident, and if you turn yourself in and just, you're going to have consequences someday.
Pittsburgh police are asking for anyone with information to give them a call. We are keeping an eye on Perry North after a house collapsed. It was condemned a few weeks ago because of a landslide. The house on Semiker Street was also condemned last year, but city leaders say they couldn't tear it down because the hillside was so unstable. It will likely take 5 months to retain and repair the area. That means all of the debris isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Now the concern is shifting to the house next door and the road. Both are starting to give way. There are landslide issues out in the Springdale area this morning, too. A stretch of busy Freeport Road is closed as the earth continues to move. It's between Riddle Run Road and the New Ken Bridge. PennDOT tells us they hope they can reopen the road next week, but the slide is still active, and the rain that Severe Weather Team 11 meteorologist Kevin Benson is telling us about certainly won't help anything. We're in the heart of Black History Month, and Friday, students at Stowe Rocks High School got to see a wax museum with displays of prominent African American figures. They also celebrated successful African Americans within the district, like Brack Barr. He's the first African American instructor in the district.
To be asked to come back and recognize this is, in this way, is an honor. It's a great honor. I love it.
When you got a school district that's 72.5% minority, I feel the students of this community need to know who are the people who opened the doors for the people in the community.
This is the 6th year for the Black History Wax Museum at Stowe Rocks High School. The Pittsburgh Public School District is changing a policy after a school board member says his signature was forged. You might remember this all stems from the bid to land Amazon in Pittsburgh. A letter of support was submitted with the bid, and school director Kevin Carter says the signature on it was not his. The board hired someone to examine the document, and they say there's a high probability the signature is not Carter's, but the results are inclusive. The Pittsburgh Public School District tells us it has tighter document controls in place now, including a chain of possession ledger. Police are looking for a man they say has been going around a local neighborhood stealing American flags. Scott Township Police say Sean Heasley didn't stop there, though. He's also been slashing tires in the area, and he just failed to show up to court. Officials think he may have fled the state, but if you know where he is, call police. A sexual abuse summit at the Vatican continues today. Bishops from around the world are there, and they just heard firsthand from a survivor. The woman says a priest sexually assaulted her when she was 7 years old. She eventually became a nun, only to be abused again, this time by a superior in her order.
There won't be a church unless some significant changes happen quickly. Demand the records, go storming into your archdiocese, but do something.
The summit follows recent revelations of sexual abuse in the church, including the Pennsylvania grand jury report that accused hundreds of priests of abuse. A Pennsylvania man has pleaded guilty in the rape and murder of a 14-year-old girl, but the proceedings are on hold. Jacob Sullivan was in court on Thursday but was taken to the hospital for high blood pressure. He was also taken to the hospital Tuesday after entering a guilty plea. Sullivan is charged along with Sarah Packer in the rape and killing of her adopted daughter Grace. Police say they stored the girl's body before dumping it in a remote area in Bucks County. Sarah Packer is also expected to plead guilty. An alert this morning about a phone scheme. Why the call is so believable.